I know it's been a long time. I know everybody's been asking about updated videos. We've been really busy and just haven't had time to do it. In the meanwhile, we've been having a new shop built. This area is mainly for my personal cars and also to finish some of the customer cars that have come back from the paint shop that require wiring, brake lines, windows, things like that. We have in the past outsourced wiring. Moving forward, we're going to be wiring in-house. We're working with Modern. They're making some customized harnesses for the cars. All of our cars generally require pretty much the same measurements, dimensions. We mount everything in the same location, things that we've done to be able to keep up with the pace as far as building the cars. As you can see, this car here has been to Modern to be wired. You can see it has the locations for where we've decided to mount everything. This should make it pretty easy for the wiring aspect of it. As you've seen on Facebook, we've sold El Diablo 2.0 and 3.0. They're both will be going to Australia. What we're doing now is trying to get a new engine combination mounted in Diablo 3.0. The customer from Australia is working with Proline. Proline's allowed us to get an engine block, 481 engine block to get the mount or the conversion made. Still just have to do the windows in it, but the sale of the car kind of come accidentally. Had a couple of customers looking for cars and just kind of worked out best. I didn't have one I couldn't complete one quick enough. I wanted to see them in a Reese Brothers race cars chassis and decided to just go ahead and let both of them go and focus on work, predominantly with the current work load that we have. It's been almost impossible to go to the racetrack. So I hate to see them both go, but that's what we do for a living, is build race cars. So just gonna move on to the next build. The Diablo 2.0 is going to Jared Woods. TKM reached out to us to make some changes on his current RVW car. We installed a Liberty 5-speed transmission, relocated the engine. They are having some wheeling issues. The abrupt stop in the video, my son got stung by a damn horsefly. Yeah, we've moved the engine location, changed the rear wheels, put 11-inch rear end, updated some titanium parts that Jared makes in-house in Australia. But with the sale of the car, we move on quickly to the next build. As you can see, parts are starting to arrive for the new car. Transmissions, third members, wheels, tires, headers, and then basically everything to put a car together. We call them Reese Brothers starter kits. I also want to let everyone know that we are a Menscer dealer. We have our own private label, Reese Brothers. It's a Menscer shop, Diablo series by Menscer. Just Menscer allowing us to give our customers something that not everyone has. We appreciate that, Mark, doing that for us. But also in the meanwhile, we keep shocks in stock, 7-inch, 9-inch, 2-way and 4-way canister, or 2-way canister and 4-way Menscer shocks. We keep in stock, so if you need them, Menscer can't get them to you quick enough, please reach out to us and we'll try to help fill the orders that they can't get. We're going to do a shop update. As you can see, we've got a Rick Horse vehicle car in for a wreck repair. We've got everything mounted on it. Just pulled the body panels off to fully weld all the body mounts. We'll now be putting the quarter panel back on it to try to get it carboned on. Get the door swinging and then we'll move on to the front, try to finish up some of the front strut cuts. We're waiting on some hardware to hold the strut to the fixture. Just trying to get that finished. I know a lot of our builds, you see the cars come online a couple months prior to them starting. What we do is typically order all the parts. We don't really bring the car into the shop until we have all the parts here. Just keeps us from having to build a little bit and wait on parts, and build a little bit and wait on parts. So this is Chris Turner's car. I don't know, it's hard to see with the road out there, but we started it last week, and it'll be moving through the build process here in the next couple of weeks. This is Buddy Tabron. He's out of the Carolinas. Another customer sent to us by TKM. The chassis came to us with the body kind of partially hung on it from another shop. We went ahead and finished everything, firewall in it. We're waiting on the engine to show up so we can finish the front end. So we kind of pulled off of it until the engine gets here. This car here is going to be an RVW slash maybe Pro 275. Who knows what they'll do with it. This is Keenan Oaks. Kind of set the program up for Dave Thomas. I think Dave Thomas is the owner. Pretty cool build. It's got all the factory headlights, grill, and all the emblems. And now we're rocking through the final welding stage, getting the sheet metal seats and everything mounted in it. And should be going to powder coat next week. Come here for some windows. Redoing some windows, updating some race pack things that he wanted added to it. Finish mounting hood scoop. Things like that. This is Mark Green and Shelton Frank's car. The view came from TKM. This car was built by another chassis shop. It came to us raw. No body work done. We had the body work finished, finalized everything, finished welding everything that was on it, had the chassis powder coated, and now we're finishing the final assembly for them to pick it up this week. We made a turbo change on it, so we've had to redo some of the hot side of the turbo and the cold side also. The guys are finishing it up today, and hopefully it'll go to the other shop tomorrow. This is the old pandemic car. We sold it to a customer, Vic Vickers. They had a little mishap with it, testing it, where it hit the wall. So we've got all the inside stripped out of it so they can do the body work on the quarter panels. We're going to put some new roof on it just to try to get it a little bit lighter. And I'll have it out in the next 3 or 4 weeks or so. Fix to the paint shop day after tomorrow. So hopefully the paint shop won't keep it long, and when we get it back, we'll get it all put back together, do some of the updates that Vic wanted done. Once he bought the car, we weren't able to do at the time because of the shop workload. So we'll try to get it finished up for him and get back out racing. Again, it's David Butcher's S10. It came to us from Texas. We're almost done with it. It's been kind of I don't know, it's like any other job we get, they always grow. Came here to be back half, we ended up firewall backing the thing and relocate the engine and new window net, all new safety stuff, pedals, door panels, bed cover, chassis, rear end. It kind of got out of hand. But it looks like we're going to be able to get this thing wrapped up in the next couple days, and hopefully get it back to Texas and they can get it fixed up. They're going to finish wiring it. We just did the brake lines and power lines and mounted everything for them, and Kenny Hubbard's going to wire it for them. Should be good to go. All right, that's pretty much everything we got going. Yeah. I just want everyone to know, if you send in messages through Facebook, my son handles all the scheduling. I think a lot of the times he just doesn't have an answer to give you. So we kind of review everything that's on the messenger, kind of puts his quotes together. So if it's a little bit delayed getting back to you, please bear with him. We're all very busy here, and again, that's why we haven't had any of the videos posting, and I'll try to do a better job of it, but when it comes down to making videos or working on the cars, I usually try to just stay working on the cars, kind of shy away from the social media stuff. But I know social media is important. Without social media, we probably wouldn't be as big as we are today. So I'm just trying to give everyone what they want. And but in the end, we have to complete the jobs that we have before we try to focus on getting more of them. I hope y'all understand. I missed a couple cars that we had in process. Holder's Wreck Repair, Nova, is back from the body shop. We are, it's currently in the trailer outside. We're waiting on the Vic's car to leave to go to paint shop so we can unload it and finalize it. And then it'll be going to the paint shop. Holder's new Chevy 2, the Pro 275 car, is currently at the paint shop. It's out of the body shop and we've taken it to the paint shop. Tim Kincaid's 69 Camaro LDR car is coming back from the paint shop finally in the next day or two. So look for some pictures to come with that. We're really excited about that build. That thing's gonna be badass. So we're really looking forward to being a part of the LDR group. Anyone running LDR, I want to try to get this thing out here, kind of prove that we can build cars that have factory subframes and we're kind of built around the rule base.